Hello, viewers. I hope I find you well. This is the world trending news and updates. We are coming to you live and direct all the way from UAE. We just hope and pray everything is okay, and it's our duty to make sure you get in touch with what is happening, especially right about now. We are more focusing on what is happening in the Republic of Zimbabwe, where we have a huge following and a couple of friends and our people there. So we always try to make sure you are connected to whatever we try to make sure when we give you these trending news and updates. So recently there's a lot happening in the country of Zimbabwe, where His Excellency President Emerson Mnangagwa and his deputy, they seem to be power fighting, angry thing happening there. And I think you have seen in social media, people has been saying this, people have seen say that, but the two in public, they are appearing to be in good books always whenever they talk, whenever they see. And recently we saw the president of Zimbabwe, that's His Excellency President Emerson Mnangagwa, was he went to Uganda, and then when he left, he was seen off at the airport, Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport, by one of his two deputies, president, that's VP Kembo Mohadi. And when he came back, VP Chiwenga was there to welcome his boss. So the two, they seem to be getting along well in public, but their followers within the government setup, they've been on each other's throat. And we just watch and see what this is leading people of Zimbabwe. So we hope things will end well between the two as they are fighting. And in the course of the week again, we have seen speculation. VP Mohadi, we are told that he wrote a letter to his boss asking him to retire him, as health issues, looking like his health is taking toll on him. So we still, these are issues that are always trending, and we are still waiting for the formal update from His Excellency President Emerson Mnangagwa. Also doing rounds on social media was South Africa. The ANC, the president of South Africa, President Cyril Ramaphosa, is hit out at the business fraternity for what he says was trying to dictate political terms in the fallout between the ANC and the DA. And he was saying, we are not going to allow anyone to actually tell us what to do, what to not to do. That's according to the Republic of South African President, that's Cyril Ramaphosa. And back to Zimbabwe, seems like there's an internal rift within ZANU-PF ruling party, and it is worrisome, as the potential coup against the President Mnangagwa is highly likely, according to sources coming in from Zimbabwe. But as it is, President Mnangagwa seems to be in control of everything. As the last few weeks, we have seen the rise of war veteran, expelled war veteran Firebrand, and that's a blessed gazer. He has been spitting, talking everything against the President Mnangagwa, but seems as if, and there were some impeachment stories, and along the week we have seen the suspension of the parliament up to 6 March, and the Speaker of Parliament, that's Jacob Denda, on Monday he was not in Parliament to lead the Parliament as usual. His deputy, that's Miss Chinomona, Honorable Chinomona, was in Parliament. So we are still to see what will happen there. And according to prominent journalist, that's Mr. Opo Chingono, he weighed in on Friday events in Victoria Falls with he was saying, in last Friday, His Excellency President Emerson Mnangagwa was in Victoria Falls addressing his delegates there. There was a function which was happening in Victoria Falls, where President Emerson Mnangagwa was the guest of honor there, and it didn't go down well with his opposition people who are opposing his leadership within the party, and other opposition players, as they were saying he is losing his mind when he is addressing people and he resort to jokes, but effects which has been denied by the people of the ruling party, especially those within his behind him. So Hopo Chungono weighed in and he said it is clear that our president is not well due to old age. So to imagine that some people wanted him to carry on until 2030 when he's like this 5 years before the elections, before 2030, clearly it's cruel, and these are people who are just seeking for opportunities, and he's actually against that. He actually went on to say president is now 86 years old, and 82, he was born in 1938, which clearly means and evident enough that he is old, so he also needs to rest. That's according to a famous journalist from Zimbabwe. That's Opo. So as this thing of impeachment, this thing of President Mnangagwa must resign and all sort of things, we will see what will happen. Also within the week there was a story of those people with the power in ZANU-PF buying MPs to stop impeachment, and we are still waiting to see how things will go. And they were said they were given some stands, that's in Meborain, there in Zimbabwe. So a lot has been happening in Zimbabwe. We will happen to see what will happen. In South Africa, EFF leader, that's Julius Malema, is reiterated that the party stands that it will not work in a government that includes both the DA and the EF plus. That's according to the EFF leader, that's Julius Selo Malema. And the Republic of South Africa Deputy President, that's Paul Mashatile, has made it clear also that the ANC will proceed with implementing the national budget with or without the support of the DA, with talks to get the government of national unity GNNU back on track. Deputy Paul Mashatile said he has reiterated that the ANC never depended on the DA for anything. That's according to the DP of South Africa. So we will see. We will see how things will go. And also in Uganda, Bob Wine, the opposition leader in Uganda, was in London, and he wrote on his platform, fruitful meeting on this first day in our official trip to London, using every opportunity to advance the cause for freedom and democracy. That's according to this prominent and popular the President Yoweri Museveni's critic. So we will see. Back to Zimbabwe, popular musician Dorcas Moyo was awarded with a new 2025 Toyota Fortuner. That's a 2.4 GD6 and another 20,000 USD on top in cash, said to be fulfilled by controversial businessman Wiki Chivayo. This comes after tension were high in the country as allegations of corruptions are alarming at the point of time. So we'll see. These are just stories we are just giving you haphazardly, but I know you will enjoy our updates, and you've been following us. I just want to say thank you for following World Trending News and updates as we are waking up day and night to give you the best. And this was less than 10 minutes with us, so that we just keep you updated to what is happening specifically in Africa. We will catch up with you in the next few hours as we all give you what is happening. And also in USA, to round up with Donald Trump imposed tariffs on Chinese goods. The Red Dragon retaliated by imposing tariffs on American goods also, as Donald Trump responded by slapping 104% tariffs on all Chinese goods from midnight. That was last week, as a retaliating measure. And he said China should also negotiate, but China responded that there will be no cause, they will never fight, they will in fact fight to the end. So we'll see how this war between China and America, and we have heard that America has stopped all other countries. Now they are just focusing on China. So we'll give you as it is, as the news comes, and see how it goes. So thank you very much for getting in touch, and just keep supporting us, subscribe, subscribe to the channel, like and share, so that whatever we give you will reach you first time and also to other people. From us, bye bye for now. Thank you.